All right. So now, based on the data that the PhilSME Business Expo team have, as I speak, there are about 70% SMEs who have registered in this event. And what's so wonderful is that our next topic is about the importance of having a structured HR processes in small businesses. So you guys, especially those belonging to the 70%, you have to hear this. Our speaker is a young entrepreneur from Enderun Colleges, believing that innovation and technological advancement is everything in life. So, coming from the SME sector herself, she understands the pain point of of small businesses having limited resources in people, financing, and network. These are the few reasons why businesses commonly overlook human resources. This made her build an online platform for SME entrepreneurs, connecting them to HR professionals of the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman behind the first on-demand human resource consulting platform in the Philippines, CEO and founder of SMEchat.ph, the beautiful Miss Joanne Hapa.
Thank you, Trixie. Thank you so much for that very wonderful introduction. So, HR, human resource, that's not really our priority right now. That's not our focus. Or, nagtitipid ako eh. Or simply, no, I am saving cost. We hear that common lines from the entrepreneurs who don't have a structured HR process with them. Welcome and good afternoon, everyone, to the live stream watchers that we have today. Today in this talk, I will prove to you why you should have SMEchat.ph as your partner in growing your business. I am Joanne. I am here today and for the Q&A portion towards the end of the talk. So along the presentation, just shoot your question in the chat box and let's see how we can attend to that after the session. So just a heads up, I am keeping this presentation short but sweet and full of realizations to all our entrepreneurs and business owners here today. So get ready to get to know more about SMEchat.ph. Actually, last year we have made a survey to 20 MSME entrepreneurs whether they have an HR person or HR department or even a team in their internal department handling their employee concerns. 18 of them said they do not have anyone in their business, only focus on human resources. Thus, and this means the owners themselves do it as well. So, these 18 entrepreneurs, and we are sure that there are a lot of them in the industry whom we like to compare to Superman, who does all the business processes by themselves. May it be marketing, sales, and production if ever they do their own product, and they do all that by themselves. This includes, of course, taking care of their people's concerns and the organization channel challenges regarding their people. Okay, so let's take a look at this iceberg illusion. So on the outside, or what people see, is the success of every business with regards to them having a growing number of clients and customers. They expand their product line or offerings, and like overall people just see the branding of the business. But the entrepreneurs behind that success and those success also have their inner battles every day, including employee concerns. So instead of them focusing on growing their business, expanding the operations, they at the same time deal with people concerns. And this is something that they need to do, or else their day-to-day operations will be affected. And much worse, that success we are aiming for will also suffer. And to that complexity, entrepreneurs are no expert in dealing with people concerns. So we understand that this causes more stress to them and more time, of course, allocated in dealing with this kind of problems, instead of them focusing on how to expand the business, of course. And then hiring an HR manager or creating an HR team internally is also not an option and something that the business cannot afford yet. So we were thinking, what if there is a solution that provides entrepreneurs with the list of HR professionals and experts in a very accessible way without even requiring them a lot of investment from the entrepreneur? So that is when we bring you SMEchat.ph. We are an online platform where we connect MSME entrepreneurs to human resource professionals for their employee related needs and concerns. So basically, our mission and why we exist is to provide our clients first an accessible, credible, affordable human resource solution to MSME entrepreneurs. We are accessible in a way that you can book and consult with a professional right away without doing a lot of paperwork as a prerequisite. We are credible, of course, because our professionals coming from the different companies across the country, not mentioning the multinational companies, are gathered into one platform to share with you the HR industry practices, which can help you grow and succeed like any other firms in the industry. And lastly, and the most important one for MSME entrepreneurs, we are affordable because we are providing you options on how much you will pay based on the HR professional you will choose. Because we vow and we promise to be transparent with you with every fee we are charging to our clients. So you don't have to come running, worrying, and hesitating even before the consultation whether you can afford the service or not. So I know you are already asking, how can I avail of the service or how does SMEchat.ph works? So that is the perfect question right now because I am sharing with you 4 easy steps, which we can see SCPC. That is search, choose, pay, and consult right away. So after you've signed up and created an account on our website, first is you will search and inquire about your concern. Then our AI technology will automatically detect the specific HR concern that you have and will display the professionals who match with your concern. Then second, you will choose the professional who perfectly matches your criteria, whether you will look at your budget and the professional fee they charge, their expertise, credentials, name it, and you can see it on the professional's profile. Third is pay for this through digital wallets and online bank accounts on our site. And then lastly, finally go to the scheduled call with the professional. So just that 4 easy steps. We just love to give you the freedom on how you can consult with us and do it on your own way without us making you wait for like quotations for this and such. So everything is already on the website. So let's put that 4 steps into action so you can just see how it works in real life and in the actual website. So, okay, we are back to the first step, which is search. So we have to type in your concern in detail and just pretend like you are just talking and telling the story to a real person in our website. Okay, so that is when our AI technology will work to analyze your concern and give you professionals, experts in that area. So no worries because if ever our AI technology won't work and can't recognize any keywords in your type concern, we are just here at the side of your screen for chat support and of course an email drop box as well if you want us to personally assist you in booking the service. And we are next. Step 2. Upon seeing the choices of professionals, choose your best match and check for their credentials and hourly rate, whether they are matched with your criteria. And step 3 is paying for the service. So in this step, you have to choose a schedule when you and the professional are free to meet, then go ahead and pay for it. So no worries, we use a third-party online payment system to secure your data to offer you multiple options as well on how to pay for our service. Okay, so lastly, go to your booked appointment with the professional in our own take note, we have our own video conferencing platform. So no more using of other Zoom, Google Meet anymore. No more getting out of the website because you are doing everything on our own platform, on the website, on your profile. So you have the documentation for everything. So that easy 4 steps is all you need to consult with us. So that is, remember and memorize it with me. SCPC, search, choose, pay, and consult. Search, choose, pay, and consult. So head to our website now to try it yourselves. So I hope I made you excited about our service. Please do take a screenshot of your screen right now to contact us. Come and visit our booth to know more about us, and feel free to send a text message or call us at 0995-545-5372. Email us at sales.smechatph@gmail.com, or you could just go to our website to experience SCPC everything yourself. I promise all the details that you need to know is already there at www.smechat.ph. And of course, let's chat and would love to see you there on our socials, specifically on LinkedIn and Facebook at SME Chat PH, where you could see tips and tricks about HR management from time to time in your feed. So before I end my session, I would love to remind every entrepreneur and business owner here today at the Expo. Let us take care of our employees as we do to our clients. Because without our people with us, without our employees, we can't really serve our clients with the best. Thank you so much, and we can now answer the questions you have for us.
All right. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Joanne. Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Joanne. And of course, because we still have time, right? I would like to say thank you so much for providing an accessible, credible, and affordable human resource solution to, of course, MSME entrepreneurs. And of course, we have questions from our attendees, like, for example, from Mr. Gian Pisueña. What are your main challenges in hiring or attracting job seekers to apply towards your company?
Okay, so I believe Gian asked us that question about job seekers' challenges. Am I right? So I think that is not directly related to SME Chat being an HR platform itself, but more of a hiring problem of companies, because I understand that hiring is a very difficult area on HR. So I suggest, Sir Gian, you can book a session with our consultants if ever you are having difficulties with hiring in your own company.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Ms. Joanne. This is, I know, is related. This question. So this is from John Carlo Recto. He said, how many HR head count should you have for a small business?
Perfect question. I understand that is related to hiring as well. And Abby, being in HR and having a business and having an employee is like raising a baby. You just born the baby as you raise them and you finance them and everything. So I think the most common factor that we have to consider in hiring before thinking how many should we hire is the financial factor of the business, and of course what area and what is the nature of business that we are talking about here. So when you book a consultation with us, with our HR professionals, they have already the industry practices when it comes to hiring, and they can already give you specific steps just personalized on your business and how to do your hiring process, and that will specifically help you and do the right thing at the very beginning to avoid problems later on.
I see. Thank you so much for that once again, Ms. Joanne. And another one from another question from Mr. Edward Michael de la Cruz. Do you have service for recruitment or headhunting?
All right, so we definitely have that if you hired one of our consultants, HR professionals. So upon assessment and once you've booked an appointment with our HR professionals, the concern or your concern will definitely be assessed first before we can give you the specific solution of regarding the head hunting. How would you do this? What's the process? What is the step-by-step process? So it will definitely depend on the nature of business you are doing. So we definitely suggest that you should book an appointment first with us to assess the specific concern you have before we could even suggest a specific solution, because as we all know, different business, different organization, we have different processes that we have. So book a consultation first before we can dive into our solution.
Thank you for that. And another question, how much does your service cost?
All right, that is perfect. So I would love to share my screen again, because I know that all our viewers definitely has the same questions. So let me just share my screen again. Okay, so I knew, Abby, all the viewers are wondering how much does our consultation services cost. So we are looking at three components here of our client's invoice. First is we have the platform fee, which is set by our professionals themselves for their expertise. And we also have a platform fee that's for smechat.ph, and that is basically for using the platform itself. And of course, to give you a secured and safe place to input your bank and e-wallet details, we have PayMongo with us, who can give you options on how to pay for our service. So we charge a service fee for that. And that is just a perfect moment that you've asked that, because starting today until Friday, we are actually getting off the platform fee on your invoice if you will book from today until Friday. So that's for a 1-hour consultation on our platform. So this is regardless of when you want to consult. Just book from today until Friday to enjoy this special offer, and let us know by messaging me or even visiting our booth in today's expo if ever you need assistance to book this offer.
Nice. Thank you so much. That's great to know. Okay, so since we still have time, this is also a question from, I'm sure, our attendees. So why choose smechat.ph?
Okay, so let me just share my screen to prove my point, Abby. So thank you so much for asking that. So why do you choose smechat.ph among any other HR consulting firms in the industry? So I've mentioned a while ago, we skip waiting lines. We skip the waiting game of a lot of paperwork for you to just consult your HR problem, and let's skip waiting for quotations made for this. So we are the first on-demand HR consulting platform in the country. So we promise and we vow to our clients to be right there and right then and there when you have a problem to consult with. So in our platform, you can filter and choose your own budget. You can choose from the professionals we have, coming from, of course, diverse backgrounds and credible credentials. And of course, we are a safe space where you won't worry with everything you provide in our platform. So you should use smechat.ph among any other HR consulting.
Wow, it's amazing. That's amazing to know. Okay, so another question this is from Anna Carillon.
Okay.
Are your HR consultants addresses your client concerns direct employees?
Okay, so Miss Anna, thank you for that question. So I understand that if ever our HR consultant will direct the solution to the employee, so it's up to you if ever you will hire this professional you choose to be your HR consultant directly, or you just need a step-by-step solution to guide you on how or on what to do with regards in your HR concerns. So it will definitely be depending on the assessment we did in our first session, in a 1-hour session where you should discuss what's your problem, how can you address this in the point of view of our HR professionals, and then we are just here to guide you on what specific or what we think will be the best solution, right? Then after that, you decide. It's up to you if ever you're satisfied with the service of this client or a professional rather, or you should hire this professional because you are satisfied with his or her solution. So that's it, Abby.
Thank you so much for that, Miss John. And actually, I'm also thinking, a lot of entrepreneurs nowadays, they're very shy. They're,
Mm.
it's like everybody's like nagnganga, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
So parang how do you think will you be able to reach out to these entrepreneurs who are like hesitant to get an HR? I mean, the things that you're offering to MSMEs. Kasi 'di ba parang intimidating at first eh. So
Yes.
how do you do that?
Thanks, Abby. So we definitely join bazaars and expo. We join 11th Philippine SME Business Expo to spread the passion, spread the advocacy of having HR in their organization. So our clients or the entrepreneurs are commonly denial at first that they need HR function in their business because they prioritize the main business function. Of course, we understand that we need clients, we need to have sales. So they prioritize marketing, they prioritize promotions and such. And then HR is being left behind because it's really not a major function of the business. So we are trying to make the entrepreneurs understand and make them be influenced of our advocacy that HR is an investment. You cannot came running to HR, any HR traditional consulting that you already have a problem or you were just already sued by Dole. So we don't want that to happen.
No.
We don't want that to happen. So that is commonly the most mentioned problem in our clients, that they reach out for help when they are already being sued or they just do wrong. So that is really sad for the startup and the entrepreneurs that we have here in the country right now. And that is mainly the reason why we are initiating this SMEchat.ph and the initiative to influence other entrepreneurs to also give priority to HR. And I would also like to clarify the question sent by Anna Carion a while ago, Miss Anna. I don't think I understand the questions right there and then, but I just want to clarify that our HR consultant and professional is or are independent consultant. They are not really hired by us, but we definitely filtered them and they underwent our whole process of training for them to have that SMEchat.ph blood and their everything in the work ethic. So we assure you that you will get the best consultants if ever.
Nice, amazing. Wow. I hope that to all of you who are our attendees at the Philippine SME Expo, I hope that your questions are being answered. And we still have time, so kaya pa ba, Miss Joanne?
Yes, of course. Abby would love that. Actually, I kept it short because I want for the viewers to visit our booth because I want them to try the SCTC and go to our website and directly experience what we have.
Right. Thanks for that. Thanks for considering. All right, sige. Let's answer. Oh, okay. All right, sige. This question I want to ask you because you're very young and you are the CEO of your own company, o diba? Girl Power Women's Month, diba?
Happy Women's Month.
Yes. And what is your inspiration? Like, how did you start your company and how did you like build it? And yeah, so care to share.
Thanks, Abby, for that very relatable question. So as I mentioned a while ago, I really noticed na a lot of small businesses not really focus on their employees. So I've come across working with multinational company that they are very vocal about their support when it comes to their employees, because happy employee results in happy workplace, meaning you have to have that productive team with you delivering your clients. So what's the point of prioritizing the clients without even prioritizing your employees who are with you in delivering the service? So for me, it's really intertwined of prioritizing client and as well as employees. You should be equal with them, because if you can't satisfy your employee, you will have that later on cost, which is bigger than you thought at the beginning when you
Agree.
chose not to invest with HR. So I think HR is underserved right now with the smaller businesses, and I think it's now the time. It's the perfect time for everyone to appreciate how HR works.
Yes, that's right. Because in the Philippines, right? It's like
Mm-mm.
it's taken at the side lang, it's being ignored kasi
Yes.
parang lahat ng Pinoy kinakaya lang eh. Diba?
Mm-mm.
Kaya ko na to, okay na ako, ganyan. But
Right,
then
Abby.
it's like the business is not really functioning well because
Mm-mm.
you're doing all of it. Kasi uso sa atin yung one-man team.
Mm-mm.
Diba?
Abby, also, I just want to share, no, the common problems that we have in our clients, the startup and the small businesses, their hiring process is just like, okay, give me your CV, give me your bio data or your resume, and then okay, you start today, and then the training comes on, and then the engagement during the employee in the business already, and then later on you'll realize, oh my gosh, this employee is really such a headache. Parang, oh my
Totoo.
god, hindi siya productive. He's late in
Yeah.
his work, na parang, oh my gosh, doon lang sila magsisisi, and then and there they will realize, oh my gosh, dapat pala nag-invest ako sa HR. So
Yes.
I did the right thing of hiring, and of course that's more costly, and you hiring people and then let them go after a few weeks or months, and then come along to the beginning of the hiring process, and that's really what we are avoiding with our small businesses right now.
Yung kumbaga parang yung foundation nila, right? Hindi
Mm-mm.
nila na-build. So pag
Yes.
nandyan na-build na yung business, and then,
Mm-mm.
andyan na yung sakit ng ulo.
Correct, Abby.
You guys are avoiding that by, of course, inviting everybody to try out your services. And I do hope that you'll be able to reach out a lot of entrepreneurs, especially MSMEs, diba? Especially now, diba? Halos lahat nga entrepreneur niya sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
Right? But of course, I think it just takes one day at a time, for Pinoys to really step out of their comfort zone and really just try it out, diba?
Definitely, Abby. And we just made this SMEchat.ph as you don't need to be hesitating or being parang degraded of, hala, consulting service, baka madaming hingin. Like, hala, starting pa lang ako. That's the common problem that they are facing. So here at SME Chat, you do all things. We let you do your own way and choose your own professional who you can consult to, and we'll do the rest for you.
Nice. I love it. Galing.
Thank you,
Amazing.
Abby.
Thank you so much, Miss Joanne. Do you have anything more to share with us? We have like just a few more minutes to spare.
Okay, so I can see a lot of questions in the chat box right now. So you may go ahead and chat it in our booth directly, and we can chat and engage with you there, as long as claiming our coupon of no platform fee starting today until Friday. So I hope you guys can claim that offer, and I hope to see you at our booth at smechat.ph. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Abby. Thank you for all the organizers for giving us this opportunity.
Amazing. Thank you so much once again, Miss Joanne, for your time. Yes, that has been such a wonderful time, just really sharing what your expertise are. And guys, I do hope that please do not be intimidated, with a lot of things. That's why we have this PhilSME expos for everybody to just really ask and interact with one another, And so again, please do not forget to visit smechat.ph booth. They have the no platform fee on March 16 to 18 for all PhilSME attendees. Wow, that's amazing.